guys are, this is a good one. This is a fucking good one. I can already tell this is a good one. Flashy, what happened? You were climbing, dude. Season 3 bronze. You were at the bottom. Season 4, you climbed up from bronze to plat, dude. Season 5, you didn't do much. You're still in plat. That's fine, dude. You went from plat 4 to plat 2. That's still okay. You made such a big jump. Season 6, diamond 5, dude. You fucking got it. But then, what happened, Flashy? What happened? What happened, Flashy? All right, let's look what happened. No more Nocturne, Flashy. No more Nocturne, dude. Like, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you that I disagree with the fact that people think Nocturne's a good pick on this patch. Malzahar support just got nerfed. Dude, it's fine. Malzahar support's a weird pick. Don't play it. Your Hecarim's okay. The KDA could be a little bit better. It looks like you might be dying a little bit too much, man. It's like 6, 6, and 10 is still okay if you're like in a losing game, but it looks like you might be dying too much. That's what's holding back this KDA and maybe your impact in your Hecarim games. No more Nocturne, no more Malzahar. Your Kha'Zix, I mean, it's a 2-game sample size, but like, I guess I have to look at like what you played the season before to get a better idea for what you should be playing. But you look like you're all over the place, man. Teleport, Smite, Fizz with Cinderhulk. You're an experimenter. I like you because you're an inventor and an experimenter. But you gotta stick to something, man. I love you, man. You gotta stick to a role, and you gotta stick to effective picks. It looks like you play a decent Shaco, at least in normals. Why don't you play Shaco in ranked, man? It looks like you're playing at least a decent Shaco. I mean, this build's fine right here. You don't have to go the early lethality build. The Trinity Force Tiamat's good, and you can go tank. The lethality build's good. Flashy, you gotta play more of what you were good at last season. It looks like you're kind of just floating around, man. You're playing Malzahar support. You're playing whatever is like considered good. Like you might be trying out new lethality, Nocturne and stuff. But you need to go back to your roots, dude. Go back to the old. I remember the old Flashy, the Diamond Flashy, the Season 6 Flashy. Get back to your roots, man. All right. Oh my God. Where? Okay. All right. I don't know what happened in these custom games, man. I guess you were testing out 100% crit or something, but I got a little bit scared when I saw this first game. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull it up here so you guys can see it too. So the first custom game had me worried. I thought this was a ranked game or something, but it's all good. Looks like you're an ADC man. Yes. More Varus. Yes. Let me just tell you guys a little secret right now. Let me just tell you a little secret, okay? If Varus is available, lock that fucker in. Varus is so fucking broken right now. Varus is insane. This champion is unbelievably overpowered with lethality. Like, when they were buffing lethality, they did not specifically think, hey, would this be a problem with a champion that can poke you from a screen away for 900 damage onto a squishy? They didn't think that. This was an oversight. Varus, with lethality in its current state, should never exist. It should never happen where somebody from the fog of war a screen away can do 900 damage to you on a non-ultimate ability. It's outlandish. So yes, more Varus, no more Ashe. Your Kha'Zix clearly needs some polishing. MF, let's be real, MF is also like an easier champion than Varus to win with and more effective in team fights. You could probably boost this win rate a little bit just by polishing up maybe your ultimates, like your decision making with your ults. But yes, you clearly know how to play Varus, man. You shouldn't be playing Caitlyn. You shouldn't be playing very much Jhin. You're a Varus one trick now. You want to get to Platinum as soon as possible, you should be playing nothing but Varus until that, excuse my language, that motherfucker gets nerfed. Until that guy gets nerfed, you are playing nothing but Varus. He's absolutely the cream of the crop. The cream of the crop when it comes to AD carries. Nothing comes close. Never play an Ezreal game ever again. Delete this champion. Refund him. Tomorrow, Little Prince, I'm gonna ask you tomorrow. When you come to my stream tomorrow, I'm gonna be like, have you refunded Ezreal yet? Have you refunded this inferior champion yet? And you'll get some nice RP back or influence points or whatever you spent on it. Please don't tell me you spent RP on an Ezreal. But this champion, I want to know tomorrow that you refunded this champion. He is an absolute pile of trash on this patch and has been for a while. When we're in this lethality meta and you see someone pick Ezreal, you have my permission to explain to them that Ezreal is garbage. Because at that point in time, nothing they can say to you in that sentence will be able to disprove that if Varus is open and they're trying their hardest to win and they pick Ezreal over any of the lethality AD carry picks, you can flame them. Like, I will give you permission to call them a fool. Maybe not anything harsher than that, but you can at least call them a fool. And if you get reported, you can refer Riot to me. You could tell them to come to me and be like, I only said he was a fool. I didn't say anything any more extreme than that, and he picked Ezreal. And Ryan will be like, oh, all right, my bad. We didn't realize that that guy played Ezreal. Okay, you get a free pass for that because he's a pile of trash. Like, you could pick Skarner 80 carry right now, and that's probably a better pick than Ezreal. Like, not even trolling, because at least you're a tank and you're contributing in some way. This pile of trash champion in the lethality meta right now is... He's like bottom of the barrel. Like, if someone picked Tristana, I'd be like, thank God you didn't pick Ezreal. That's all I gotta say. But thank you, Little Prince. Just keep playing Varus, man. Lethality 80 carries are good. Refund Ezreal. Okay, Bronze, silver, you're looking for gold this season. You got the tempo. You're looking to do it. This is some solid improvement right here. Every season, you almost got to gold last season. You almost got the silver in that season. You've got some solid progress. It looks like you are also playing a lot of top and support and 80 carry and mid. You're kind of all over the place, man. I don't know what it is, but a lot of players just seem to be playing every role. You don't need to know how to play every role well, especially now with the changes to champion select. Pick 2 roles, at most 3, where you have like some comfortable picks, that 1 or 2 in that off role. I need you to pick a role and stick with it, because it's clearly not working. Your Thresh games are just like win, lose, win, lose. You're not making any progress. Your Riven games, marginal progress. Fiora games, marginal progress. Your Jinx doing okay, but you haven't played very many games besides... you're playing a lot of different champions. Like, your most played is 33 games, but you've played like 64. So there's still like half of your games are on like just whatever. Like, you know, Victor. Let's just throw in 2 games, 2 losses of Victor. It's like you're not consciously thinking like, I want to throw 2 losses my way to make it harder to get to gold. But from my perspective, that's what it looks like. You clearly need to have a lot more work done on Victor before you're comfortable playing him. And that's okay. You don't have to play Victor. You can get to gold knowing how to play one champion. You could just get better at Riven and get to gold. Or play nothing but Riven and get to gold. If you need to play support, learn Janna. Learn the bottom of the barrel, easy peasy, effective picks. Janna. You don't need to know how to play Thresh. You don't have to be a god. You don't have to be the next Mad Life. You just pick Janna. Like, I'm on my off roll. Okay, I'm going to pick Janna here. And it's okay, because you don't have to perform especially well to win with Janna in lower elos. You just have to stop the bad players on your team from dying and punish the diving players in the enemy team for diving. And it happens all the time in low elo. Janna is like free elo against inexperienced players, because they won't know what to pick against it to abuse it in lane, and you just outscale it because every game goes to late almost. So limit what you're picking, champion-wise and role-wise. You can't be playing 80 carry support mid. A little bit of Udyr here, a little bit of Trick DG. I don't even know. I guess, okay. I don't know what happened here. All right, maybe not everybody's cut out to play Janna, but this could have just been a troll game. I understand. I've had games even recently where I went like 0-2-0, and our team was like doing even worse than I was, and we opened mid in like the first 5 minutes. It's understandable. One game is not going to be the best representation, but typically, if you are a passive enough player with Janna, you're not going to have a bad KDA, and you're probably going to impact the map more by being alive. So I hope that helps you out. It's kind of a broad rundown. Krieg has made the wise decision of staying unranked. If there's something that I could do, if I had a time machine, I would go back 8 years ago and tell myself, don't play ranked. Don't do it. Stay in school. Don't do drugs. And I wouldn't believe myself. I would go back and be like, you're not the boss of me. Back then, I was a rager. Back then, I was exactly what you hate. Super annoying teenager that rages because his team is about as good as he is. And you don't like to accept that. You don't want to accept being the weaker player or just as good as your team and no different. I want to be mad. Anyways, all right, Krieg, you made the wise decision. You're unranked. Good job, man. I mean, that's all I got to say, is you've escaped this insanity. You only play ARAMs. This guy probably has a life and is happy. Unlike us as a community and as an individual, this person probably has a family. He's probably really happy. He's got like his own business that he does. He plays ARAMs for fun. He has lots of friends. We should all look up to Krieg. Krieg, you have played some ranked games, but you've wisely decided to stop. I mean, we all know that Lucian is not a good pick right now. You got some Vel'Koz action, but all I gotta say, Krieg, if you decide to go into ranked, be prepared. There's a lot of unhappiness ahead of you. If your life is happy right now, if you're happy with your ARAMs, if you're happy not being ranked, stick with it, Krieg. You got it, man. You have been living the dream. Don't leave the dream.